Goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys having a great and successful day, productive day. Today has been I like to call today is my adulting Monday. Basically because I had to, since my rental car got broken into in Oakland, California. It's the first time I had to go through a claims process with a rental car, for a rental car, because with the insurance company and great State Farm's great, insurance company. Even Jake from State Farm is cool. But either way, they made the process very painless. And then I got a tax bill for one of my properties that I used to own. I'm like, yeah, I haven't owned this property in almost a year. So I had to dispute that. So it's been an adulting kind of day, handling business. I know for a lot of parents, I'm not a parent. I have dogs. Those are my kids. But I have a lot of parents, today is the first day for their kids going back to school. So, nothing wrong with that. And, of course, they're posting all over the place, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being proud of your family. So that's like I just call today's, it's Adulting Monday. So that's what today is. So adulting, I'm ready to take a nap, and it's almost noon. So anyways, today's word of the day, all right, such as it is, as a beautiful day that it is, is Palitine. Stands for a title for various officials of the late Roman and Byzantine empires. And so I'm from the DMV area. And it's a place where people love to sprout their titles off, whether they work in corporate America, whether they own a business, or whether they work for a government entity, federal, state, local, all that great stuff. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. But a lot of times, and I get it, people do it because it's a great way to network. But a lot of times for me, like a great example, I'm going to EYL University's InvestFest for the first time in Atlanta in 3 days. So for me specifically, I don't have an issue with people doing that, but I always say everything in this life has a time and place. It's like when this stupid argument back in 2018 and 19 with these brothers who owned a nice, beautiful restaurant in Dallas, Texas, were telling people to stop twerking at the restaurant, and like even at the Turkey Leg Hut, one of my favorite spots in Houston, they had to tell people to stop twerking at the restaurant, tell people what kind of attire to wear at the restaurant, because this is a nice, family atmosphere. This isn't a ratchet club, or this isn't McDonald's, this is a family atmosphere. And they had to put signs that we will not serve you if you're wearing XYZ. And I get it. Because everything has a time and place. And for me, when it comes to networking, like I'm going to EYL University's InvestFest, that's going to be the place where I need to be giving my resume out. If I'm just having a general conversation at the gym or at the airport or anywhere, that's not the place, unless I know unless I know there's always a moment for you there's always a point in time for one to be able to network with people and things of that nature. But a lot of times, and this is what people will tell you, especially people who are celebrities, people who are successful entrepreneurs, will say, the thing is, stop always trying to see what you can get from somebody and see what you can do for somebody. And it's not always about you bragging for yourself. Having, the best intellectual conversations I've ever had has not been about people telling me how much they know or how smart they are, or telling me what they've done this and they've done that, blah, 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 blah. It's just the fact that they're educating me without looking their nose down at me. The one thing I like about Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I just saw him on an old episode of Celebrity Family Feud. He would say, I don't debate people. I'm a teacher / professor by trade and at heart. He's like, so my thing is to teach. It's not to debate all the time. He's like, that's why he doesn't get involved in the political nonsense. Because I remember he stumped former President Bill Clinton when they were talking about science, and he did it in such a classful and professional manner, in an elegant manner, that when he stumped President Bill Clinton, he didn't make him seem like an idiot. Same thing when he was talking to whether you care about, you're on a Democrat or Republican, I don't care about that nonsense. I think it's all nonsense at the end of the day. I'm just talking about regular people, people here. When he was having a conversation with Joe Rogan, I remember Joe, and it was a great conversation. It was like, I think that was like my favorite Joe Rogan episode or show or broadcast or whatever you want to call, because they were having an intellectual discussion, and Joe Rogan was asking questions, was trying to gather a level of understanding when it came to various aspects of science. And Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, once again, he was in teacher mode. He was in professor mode. He was teaching him certain aspects of astrophysics and various different things. I mean, heck, I got 3 books by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I had to read them 1,000 times to gather a level of understanding, but it's great information at the end of the day. But anyways, so at the end of the day, the point I'm making about titles and things of that nature, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your accomplishment. There's nothing wrong with having titles. There's everything wrong with trying to belittle other people and think that you're better than other people and all this other aspects of things, just because, the thing of being humble is a dying thing in today's world for a lot of people. And I've always been a humble guy, and I always like to say my actions speak louder than my words. So today's quote of the day is by Jay-Z. He says, "I will not lose, for even in defeat, there's a valuable lesson learned." So it evens up for me. And at the end of the day, you can't win them all. In life, you win some, you lose some. The best people who are sports fanatics, they know what I'm talking about. The best teams, the best players, you can't win them all. So that and at the end of the day, a lot of times in certain situations, it's like gambling. The house always wins. So that's another thing we have to take into consideration. So yeah, sorry, I got a text message. But anyways, so yeah, at the end of the day, that's all I could say is that you have to, like, for example, when I did the foolish thing of leaving my book bag in the car, knowing that I had valuable items, and I mean, it wasn't like thousands of dollars worth of stuff. It's about $100 worth of stuff. Wireless headphones, a tablet, all replaceable stuff. And luckily, it wasn't my car. It was a rental car, but it killed the whole dynamics of the trip. For being in the Bay Area. And who knows whenever I'll go back. Like I said in my live, it's Southern California for me all day after this experience. And even like I said, Northern California, it's nice, but there's nothing like LA. To quote Ice Cube, "I've been around the world. I ain't impressed, because I can't wait till I get to LAX." All right, I say it again. I've been around the world. I ain't impressed. I can't wait till I hit LAX. And that's just what it is. So nothing against Northern California, but SoCal all day. But anyways, long story short, that loss for me was a lesson learned. We have to lose in life in order for us to learn how to become better at anything in this life. And the problem is, a lot of people want things to be easy. And heck, who doesn't want it to be easy? Even I want things to be easy. But we don't learn when everything is always easy. We don't grow when everything is always easy. You don't evolve when everything is always easy. You evolve or you disappear. And the problem in today's world, so many people do not want to evolve because they want everything to be freaking easy for them. I don't care what state or city you live in, or race you are, your religion, whatever. A lot of people want things to be simple and easy, and nothing ever evolves when everything is always simple and easy. Because, that's just what it is. So on that note, do the great 3 things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money move, so you're going to live, bro, like a fool. Take care.